Hello, water signs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this reading. This is for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for mid-month January 2021. My name is Susan. I'm with EmeraldExpressions Tarot, and welcome to my channel. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, please hit the like and subscribe button, especially if the reading resonates with you. That would really help me out. I'm trying to build a community here, so I could use your help with that. And by the way, also stick with me to the end of this reading. If you have a yes or no question that you want answered, get that ready. Be thinking about it. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull a yes or no quick spread for you. So be thinking about that. Also, I've posted readings. I'm trying to do daily readings for y'all for all signs, so check those out. And other readings that I'm posting, check those out. Let's see. I've got a Seahorse Spirit. So this is from that Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And you got Seahorse Spirit, Watch and Wait. Very interesting. Let's see what the book has to say. I want to make sure we get the full message. Let me just read a little bit. Okay, it says, hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama. Remaining at a distance from all the turbulence, Seahorse Spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse Spirit is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why, and you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. Ooh, nice message. Especially for these times that we're in. I don't know if you're watching this from the United States. The last half of this month is, likely to be a lot of weird things going on. I think this is Spirit reminding you, don't get pulled in. Keep your vibration as high as possible, and the way that you do that is by meditation, limiting the amount of news that you watch, exercise, spending time in nature. I think all that kind of stuff is going to be important for the next couple weeks. Let's see what we have for our water signs universe. This is for the mid-month January 2021. Ooh, what do we want to say? Eight of Swords. And that is crossed by the Six of Wands. So you have a victory trying to come in, or that is about to happen, is coming in for you. You got the Three of Cups. In the subconscious energy, you got Two of Wands. In the conscious, you've got Queen of Wands in the recent past. And you got Temperance in the recent near future. Recent. Bottom of the deck, you got the Strength card. You got the Seven of Cups, and you have the Two of Cups. So this is about opportunities, staying strong in turbulent times is what I'm hearing with that Strength card. A lot of things may be happening that are overwhelming. Because the Seven of Cups, it's about opportunities, but it's also about a lot of choices and a lot of noise around you, maybe. Things that are causing you to feel overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what I'm getting off that. So we have the Eight of Swords crossed by the Six of Wands. So there's some type of victory that's trying to come in for you, or that is about to happen or is happening. This time is fluid, so this reading could be telling you about something that already happened, or that's happening to you right now, or that will happen to you in the future. But anyway, this is about staying out of your head. Don't become a prisoner of your own thoughts, because that's going to hinder this victory that wants to come in for you. Let's see, in the motivating factor, you have the Three of Cups. So this is about some kind of a celebration, emotional victory. It could be about abundance. The threes are usually about, you know, the ace is like the new thing coming in. The two is like when you just take a little bit of action. The three is when you start to see the results of your actions. In this case, you're seeing some results that you want to celebrate, and maybe that's what's happening. You're this victory that wants to come in order for you to feel joyous and want to celebrate. You're going to have to stay out of your head and don't let your thoughts of what if this happens and what if that happens and I can't do this because what if that happens. If you get all caught up in all of that, you're going to mess up your celebration and this victory. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is in the recent past position. This is someone who's feisty, fiery, passionate. It could be about whatever kind of situation this is that's gonna that has you wanting to celebrate, but you're not sure because you're a little bit too wrapped up in your thoughts and the what ifs. You were really passionate about it. You are really passionate about it. And if you can just temper these negative energies with your positive energies. So the Temperance to me is kind of it's like the spiritual alchemy card. It's where you know, when you're confronted with negative energies, you can transmute them into positive. It's kind of like the shadow work card for me. So something that you've been passionate about. And by the way, you have the Two of Wands, so you're thinking you're at a fork in the road. A decision needs to be made. You may need to step out of a comfort zone on some kind of new passionate idea that you had that you've been working on, and you've got an imminent victory coming in if you can stay out of your head and don't become a prisoner of your own thoughts. Balance out those negative and positive emotions, and allow yourself to feel the celebration that wants to come in. It's almost like you're holding yourself back from everything you've been waiting for. Maybe you're hesitating at this fork in the road a little too long, and Spirit's reminding you, stay out of your head and go with your, you know, follow your passion, follow your heart. But then also, you got this Watch and Wait card up here too. So I'm thinking that and you're thinking about waiting. So it's kind of like Spirit wants you to maybe you're in kind of like a holding pattern. Like you've got to do a little bit of work on yourself to temper, you know, to get your mind right, for lack of a better phrase. Get your mind right a little bit so that you can usher in this victory and you'll have something to celebrate. But maybe like don't rush in. Maybe, you know, watch and wait a little bit, but don't let the opportunity slip by, because you're at this fork in the road, and you're kind of standing back. If you notice, like he sees that he's got to make a choice, but he's kind of standing back and thinking about it. And I think that's what this is saying. That's what I'm hearing. Just kind of stand back a little bit and watch and wait. But just know that there's a victory coming in for you. It's going to be something that you're going to want to celebrate. And it's something that you're passionate about also. Let's see. Let's clarify a few of these cards. Let's clarify this Two of Wands and the Crowning card. This deck is so small that it's hard to control sometimes because it's just, some of them are too big and you can't shuffle them, and this one's one of those that's a little bit too small. But anyway, so clarifying this Two of Wands, this fork in the road, is the World and the King of Swords. Excuse me, the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups. So, yeah. This is a fork in the road that's going to bring in a new phase for you. The World card is kind of, to me, it's kind of like the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Sort of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune card too, because it's good energy, but and there's victory. There's victory in there also. The victory wreath is in this card. So this is talking about this victory that's going to come in for you. The Knight of Swords is fast-moving energy that brings truth with it regarding some kind of situation in the past that you were feeling disappointed about. Feeling some disappointment and not seeing what could happen in the future. I think this is what you were been tied up in your head about. Because if you notice, this guy's disappointed over these 3 spilled cups. He doesn't realize that he's got 2 full cups, a bridge, and that bridge leads to a castle. All he needs to do is just look up from his losses and look toward the future, and he would see that. So I'm thinking this is reminding you, like, don't get caught up, especially if what's going on in your head is like things that have happened in the past. A lot of times the brain only knows, the brain can't really see what can happen in the future. It mainly relies on the past. So if you've had a lot of disappointments in the past, your mind could be tying you up in those thoughts of, I've seen this before, what if that happens again? You know, I don't want to go through those disappointments again. If I do this, that's going to happen. I think this is reminding you, like, look toward the future. Don't get wrapped up in thoughts of the past that are making you feel disappointed, because this situation, it seems to be different, and it is a new phase for you, and it's going to give you something to celebrate. Goodness gracious. I'm going to use the other deck. This deck is just not behaving. I think maybe I need to clear it. Let me get 3 cards just for advice going forward, messages from the universe, and then don't forget to have your yes or no question ready. I'm going to do that in a second. Let's see. What do we have, universe? Final thoughts for our water signs. This is kind of a different reading. It is going to be some rough times, I think. So, King of Swords in reverse. Strength card again. Well, actually, no, we didn't have that already. And the Five of Wands. So, yeah. This is just reminding you to stay strong. Tame your inner beast, which in this case I think is your thoughts. And don't create chaos and conflict when there is none. Stick to the truth of this situation instead of letting past situations color your judgment. I think that's the message there. So I hope that resonated with some of you. If it did, let me know in the comments. And also, if you don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button. I really would appreciate it. It helps get these readings out to more people. And get your yes or no question ready. I'm going to get you some clarity on that real quick, and then we will be out. Let's see. Okay, so this is a maybe, but expect some delays and some things not working out exactly right. It's not a full yes. I mean, it's a proceed with caution yes. Just know that if you do it, it's not going to go exactly as you hoped, and there's going to be some delays and distractions, and you may decide to wait. But it's a up to you, obviously, but it's a possibility. It's a maybe. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And by the way, check out the daily readings that I've been doing every day for all signs and let me know what you think of those. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'll see you next time.